Hello, friends. Welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is India's Look Far East policy. When was the policy launched? Eastern Economic Forum is an international forum held each year in Vladivostok, Russia, for the purpose of encouraging foreign investment in Russian Far East and was established by President Vladimir Putin in 2015. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the chief guest of 5th Eastern Economic Forum in September 2019. PM Modi announced $1 billion line of credit for the development of resource-rich region. It was the launch of India's Look Far East policy. What's Russia's interest in it? Russian President Vladimir Putin, under his pivot to Asia, is opening up the region to foreign investment. Russia is concerned about the Chinese intentions in Far East. Russia fears the demographic invasion from illegal influx of Chinese migrants in its Far East. To offset the same, Russia wants other countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, and India to develop the region. New Delhi has responded to Moscow's pivot to Asia strategy by extending its Act East policy to Act Far East policy. Act Far East policy is the latest construct in India's foreign policy, which already has such concepts as Act East policy and the Indo-Pacific. What is the geo-economics of it? The economic side of the Far East policy is proposed maritime route connecting Chennai with Vladivostok will help in transportation of maritime cargo by halving the time to 24 days as compared to 40 days via the Suez route, as well as the distance taken to reach Russia. It allows India an alternate route with which India can utilize for its trade with Europe. The proposed sea route between Chennai and Vladivostok could open up new opportunity for connectivity between two major ports. It will help in improving bilateral trade from current $11 billion to $30 billion by 2025. The Act Far East policy of India will open up investment opportunities for trade in Russia, boost maritime trade with not only Russia but with other European countries via the Arctic Sea route. India's energy dependency on West Asian countries for meeting its gas and oil needs will reduce. This region is rich in energy, gas, and minerals. Arctic region is endowed by abundant energy resources which are yet to be tapped. What about the geopolitics? Geopolitically, India's increased presence in South China Sea agrees with India's vision of open, free, and inclusive Indo-Pacific, including freedom of navigation in maritime and airspace. India's $1 billion line of credit enables India's presence in Russian Far East, which is the vicinity of China's immediate neighborhood. Both the countries are committed to building an equal and indivisible security architecture in Asia and the Pacific region within the framework of East Asia Summit and other regional platforms, which focus on ASEAN centrality. Russia's Far East is located in Pacific Ocean. India's Indo-Pacific strategy, which in Prime Minister Modi's words is inclusive, should reassure Russia, though Russia is opposed to Indo-Pacific notion as it believes that it is an American ploy to contain China. Russia wants to balance Chinese presence in the region. Japan is also trying to improve its relations with Russia through investment in Russian Far East. Japanese Prime Minister attended this forum since its beginning. What kind of energy bond will the policy develop? The energy complementarities between India and Russia are also impressive. India has to take its relation with Russia beyond defense. Energy is an attractive area of mutual interest. India's hydrocarbon engagement through investment in Russia's energy sector have been more than 2 decades old. In 2001, ONGC Videsh acquired a 20% stake in Sakhalin-1 oil and gas field in Far East Russia. It further bought Imperial Energy a few years later and recently invested more. In 2018, Russian firm Rosneft has bought a majority stake in Essar Oil for $12.9 billion. With India embarking plans to move towards gas-based economy, gas utility GAIL has contracted 2.5 million tons per annum of LNG from Russia's Gazprom for 20 years. Energy has become a key pillar in Indo-Russian ties. The labor-scarce and resource-rich region in Russia needs investments, trade, technology, and connectivity. India can fill this void with its abundant labor surplus. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.